Hi, this is Aaron with Zollotech, and today we're going to be talking about the Droid 2. Wanted to review this for you. I've been using it for quite a few weeks now. It's been out for a while, and wanted to give you my thoughts on it. Now, as far as Android goes, it's Froyo, the latest version, and there was recently an update for it. So you do have some updates. The screen is great. But let's talk about design first. So design-wise, it's the same as the Droid 1. With the slide-out QWERTY keyboard, you have that. And what they've done is actually raised the keyboard. So you have little bumps on them. So that's a much-needed improvement. They've gotten rid of the little scroll dial that was right here before and replaced that with a wider, nicer QWERTY keyboard with bumps so you know where your thumbs are when you're using it. Now, as far as build quality is just as good as the original Droid, and I would imagine they'd worked in any tweaks that they had with the original Droid. The screen is just like many of the other Android phones and is adequate resolution-wise and that sort of thing. Here we have your USB port, you have your 5-megapixel camera with dual flash, and you have your microphone jack on top. So it's the same as anything else. The only difference here is this bottom lip where it's not there on the other Droid 1. So the Droid itself, being Froyo, is quite nice. The features of the phone, notably, are the Wi-Fi hotspot, which is extra per month and may vary depending where you live, and the addition of flash. Now, you do have flash in the browser, but it can be slow at times, so you want to definitely check that out and see if that's to your liking. The battery life of the phone is decent. You can get a decent day out of it, depending on how you use the phone. If you're a heavy user, you're not going to get a day out of this. You're going to need to charge it at least a little bit, especially if you're using flash content. I tend to see that actually does drain the battery a little more as it's more processor intensive, so you're going to want to check that out. As far as the overall functionality of the phone, the speed feels good. The responsiveness of the screen is good. It's the same as the Droid 1. Pinch to zoom works. Your voice commands work great. You have those additional voice commands that you see on the new Froyo version. So you've got all of that. Like I said, the thing's pretty much the same as the Droid 1 with the Froyo update, Wi-Fi hotspot, and flash. Now, as far as the phones go, if you have to have a QWERTY keyboard, obviously this is the way to go if you're looking for Android. If you have if you don't need a QWERTY keyboard, you may want to look at the Droid X or the Incredible. But overall, I think storage is good. 16GB SD card. Build quality is great. Overall, it's Android. The phone, though, I would recommend it if you're looking for QWERTY and you need something rugged, because this is a pretty well-built phone. In the weeks I've used it, I've seen no loosening of the slider. I've seen no problems with the screen. It seems to be pretty scratch resistant. The color's nice. It's holding up well. This is like a rubbery feeling, but it's got a nice texture, but it doesn't seem to change or get scuffed up easily, in my particular use case anyway. The screen is nice, and overall I think it's a good phone. Not much of a change from the Droid 1, but it is a change as far as the processor goes and RAM, so you are going to see a difference in speed. However, the few things I don't like about it is when I compare it to the Droid X or the Incredible with Froyo on it, I don't see the responsiveness I would like out of the screen compared to those others. So if you're in the market for one of these, you're going to want to check out the other phones also. Head by your local Verizon store and ask them to see the Droid 2, the Incredible, the Droid X, and even the Devour, even though the Devour is not the latest version. So it depends what your needs are. But as far as high-quality, rugged Motorola phone, the Droid 2 is the way to go if you're looking for a QWERTY keyboard. If you're not, check out the other alternatives. I would give this a really high rating as far as Droid goes, and people that have used it, that I've handed it to that use Droid ones, have said they notice a significant speed increase when this is freshly started and running. So it definitely is worth taking a look. Or you may want to wait and see what comes out by the end of the year, as you've got a new Droid phone every month or so. So very good phone. But again, if you're looking for a QWERTY keyboard, you're going to want to look at this or the Devour. If you're not, you may want to look elsewhere and just compare the phones yourself. But that said, it's definitely improvement over an improvement over the Droid 1, but it's not a huge increase that I would say run out and get it right away. I would say check it out. If you're unhappy with the speed of your first Droid, then definitely check it out. If you're not, wait a little bit longer. But for someone coming into an Android phone and must have a QWERTY, this is the phone to get right now. This is Aaron with Zollotech. We'll see you next time.